Hello and welcome back to 24/7 Roundwater on YouTube. This is episode 12 of the second season with Las Palmas, and the last game that you have seen here was the 1-0 defeat against Leverkusen away from home with a goal from Lucas Alario, who then got injured later in the game. A close game that if you look at the stats here, actually, they had a lot of fouls in that game. 21 fouls. Only 4 from us. And we are a team that like to get stuck in. So that's surprising for me to see. I don't remember that being the case. We had 12 shots, but could not get the shots on target. Not good at creating chances in this game. So we then beat Levante 1-0 with a goal from Cagliari. I experimented a little bit with the tactics. As you can see here, I used a sweeper, or actually I used a libero. I can show you the tactics I used. Let's go to the tactics screen right here. I used a libero. Kind of a weird setup. It looked solid defensively, but it was not convincing enough going forward, so we are not going to do that again. But we got the important win. Now let's have a look at the league table. We are only 2 points behind Real Madrid at the moment. Only 2 points. And, as you probably know, we are going to play them twice still in the league, because our match was postponed so many times that we now have to play them 3 times in less than a month, basically. Less than 30 days. And actually less than 20 days. Look at this. But first we have to play the rematch, the second leg against Leverkusen of the Europa League quarterfinal. Well, I think we should be able to turn around this defeat and move on to the next round. But it would require a really strong team performance. And in only 3 days we have to play Real Madrid for the first time in the Copa del Rey final. So I'm not sure if I just might want to rest my best players for this one. But no, on the other hand, this is Europe. We have to do our best here. It would be nice to win the Copa del Rey, but to be honest, we are already qualified to Champions League football next season, so it's a trophy, not that important at all. But getting far into Europe, it would extend our legacy, make a bigger name for us in Europe, and bring more money into the club, which is probably the most important thing to me. So let's have a look at today's squad then. Chichi Sola is in goal. We are going back to the 4-2-3-1, by the way. Coentrao, Foyt, Lemos, Mitchell, and Hernan, Vicente, Bojameral, Quintero, Boateng and Cagliari. Yes, Vieira is only on the bench as of now. I might bring him on later in the game, but I just didn't like his last a few matches that he played, and Quintero is a really good player in the attacking midfielder role. As you can see here, 10 starts, 7 goals, 4 assists. I just think he's an amazing player that we brought in for only 2.8 million euros. He's valued at 8.5, and I think that's even a little bit under his real value. I think if a club came in and bid 20 millions, I would not accept this bid. So that shows just how important he is. Okay, let's have a look at the squad again. And I think we can submit the team. Leverkusen played a weird, what happened there? Leverkusen played their weird 4-4-2. Not weird, just a standard 4-4-2. That is a little bit of a problem for us, I think. And it could be difficult to play against. Let's see. Leverkusen with the first highlight, and it stopped immediately. Oh, Alario is still injured a little bit, and he is playing. So that's interesting to see. Attack for us, Hernan. Oh, Hernan in the penalty box. That's a spot that he's not good at. Vicente to Boja. Quintero has the ball to Vicente again. To Coentrao. Hernan again. Hernan is a little bit too forward here. Boateng, can you bring in the cross? No, he loses the ball. But Mitchell... Oh no. No. What happened there? This was terrible here from our number 2, from Quintero. I don't know what he was doing. Leverkusen on the attack again. If they score here, I'm gonna say it right now, if they score a goal, it is over. We would have to score 3. And I don't see us scoring 3 goals against them, to be honest. So I would rather not concede a goal in this game. Score 1, make it to extra time, then they have to take off their striker at some point. Already 2 yellow cards now for us. Mitchell has been booked and we have to tell him to ease off tackles, because I don't want to risk red cards here. They already took off their striker after 25 minutes. That's interesting, so why did they even play him? Boateng to Mitchell. Mitchell brings in the cross to Boja. Vicente has the ball and scores it. 1-1 now on aggregate. But less than 30 minutes played in this game. Boateng, a nice haircut there. Nice backheel flick to Mitchell. Mitchell finds Boja. Boja somehow loses the ball, but then it gets to Vicente. And Vicente, the Mr. Europe, Senor Europa, that's his name. Scored a lot of goals in Europe this season so far. And he thinks he is not done yet. He is not out of this competition. He wants to stay in it. So I would love to see the rest of our team follow his lead and show that we want it more than in Leverkusen. Oh, there was a dangerous free kick there, and Lemos almost scored with a header. It's almost half time now. It's almost half time. Things are going fairly well. Corner for us, Quintero. Cannot bring it in. Borja Mayoral to Hernan. Hernan to Vicente. Vicente loses the ball. Now Leverkusen have the chance to counter. Bellarabi, he's a fast player, I know that. Brings in the cross to Volland. Chichisola cannot get hold of the ball. Drops it. And their substitute striker scores the equalizer. And I've said it before, this game is over. We are out of Europe. There's no way we are gonna score 2 more goals against them. This almost looked like an own goal here. Almost looked like an own goal. And yes, I'm not willing to adapt here. I'm not willing to make any changes tactically, just because I know that we are already massively overachieving. Don't forget that. I'm actually gonna change the Canaria to a complete forward. That's the biggest change I'm willing to make. If anything, we would only make things worse here with bigger tactical changes, because this is the best. We are massively overperforming. If we make any changes here, it's only gonna change things for the worse. But it's okay. We can get knocked out of Europe. I'm not gonna cry because of it. Cagliari, just terrible passing there from Cagliari. Yes, he's just... Yeah, game is officially over now. Leverkusen have proved to be a much better team than us. A much better team. Simple ball here. I say simple, but it's really simple. It's a basic ball. Just play it over the defense or around the defense, though. They're too slow to catch up. And we look toothless in this game, as we have looked in many games against the better teams. In many games we were lucky to get away with a win or a draw. Not today. Today we are outclassed, and it shows. It shows outclassed our 2 legs. I'm actually gonna take off the better players now. Save them for what do you want to say? Save them for Real Madrid. Exactly. Lemos can come off. Who else? Vicente? I'm gonna take off Vicente. Why not? 3 changes. I'm admitting defeat here, officially. Locatelli to Hernan. Locatelli, Quintero, Araujo loses the ball, and now they're gonna score from a counter-attack. That's what probably is gonna happen. They're just really good with those counter-attacks. They almost scored. Chichisola saves it. Corner for them now. We are out of our depth. That's what is happening here. Cannot blame the players too much. They just, I mean, we don't have better players, so it's not that we're making horrible mistakes individually. It's just they are just the better team in any possible way. Our possession's proving to be useless, not meaning anything. They might score again here, actually. They might score again, and it would be deserved. Bender to Volland. Volland to Bailey. Bailey crosses. Keeper is there. Araujo, can he do something? Brings it into Locatelli. Locatelli loses the ball instead of playing a simple pass. It's just, we're making things too complicated, but our players... Okay, this was a disgraceful defending from Mitchell. And I'm glad I didn't rest him for the game against Real, because he doesn't deserve to play it. He doesn't deserve to play. I don't understand those kind of highlights. I guess the game engine says that he loses the ball because of the tackle, but it always looks like he is just walking over the ball and leaves the ball behind. That just makes no sense to me. The animation is messed up. Locatelli with a weird shot. Okay, just... I don't even want to see any more highlights of this game, to be honest. We know that we lost it, and we don't care that much about it anymore. Let's just end it. Let's put an end to the suffering here. 2 minutes left. Not even our corners are anything but terrible in this game. Boateng, can he do something? No, he cannot. Another corner for us, but what is it gonna do? It's just gonna be another disgrace. Not even that bad this time. Quintero. Yeah. Over and done with. Let's move on. Let's not think about it too much. We lost. Defeat in the quarterfinal. We got 1 million euros for getting knocked out in the quarterfinal, for reaching the quarterfinal. Even reaching it is a massive achievement for us. We have to be honest here. It's a massive achievement for the club. Quarterfinal of the Europa League. Knocking out good teams as well. Winning our group. I'm gonna be back for the game against Real. I don't wanna do this stuff on camera. See you in a second. Let us play against Real Madrid. They are considered to be the favorites. Not that much actually. I thought they would be higher favorites than those odds show us. Fabio Contrao is ineligible. I forgot to take out a clause that he cannot play against his parent club apparently. That's a little bit of a worry. So the team is gonna be Chichi Sola, Saúl, Foyt Lemos, Valencia, Bigas, Vicente, Tillman, Vieira, Navarro and Caleri. A few different players in the team just because I want to be able to maintain our pace, to close down a lot more and not have too many tired legs on the pitch. And remember, we have to play them again in 3 or 4 days, so we cannot afford to go in this game with heavy legs and tired players. We have to make the best of our team we can, and therefore we have to bring on fit players. I think Real had 1 more day to recover from their game in the Champions League, I guess. Is this Zidane in goal? Lucas Zidane is in goal. Nacho, Benjamin Pavard, I don't know him. Jesus Callejo, Dani Carvajal, Casemiro, Federico Valverde, also know him. Ruben Neves, I know him. Ronaldo, Benzema and Marco Asensio. So they're having some fitness issues as well, I guess, because the team looks really rotated. Maybe we can steal a win here. Maybe it's possible, but I don't expect it to be a thing here. I just hope we can take some energy out of them in this game and then shock them in the league. Caleri, 1-on-1 the keeper. That's a bad angle for a striker. So they want to play out of defense, it seems. That's interesting. Might have to do some changes, but actually, if things are going fairly well. Tillman with a bad shot. He should have taken his time. He could have dribbled in the penalty box and then squared it for one of our strikers, or our striker, I should say. Real Madrid with a free kick. Navarro, Vieira, we can counter from it. Cagliari, one-on-one with the keeper once again, and another bad shot. Cagliari is just not a finisher. He is a good player, but he's not a finisher, definitely not. Now Casemiro blocks the corner, and Real lose the ball again on the counter, but they get it back. Now we get it back. This is just mad. No team seems to be able to keep a hold of the ball. This is just crazy. Cagliari, one-on-one with the keeper. And this time he scores. This time he finally scores. And it seems like we are actually the better team right now. By the way, we are playing in Barcelona. We are playing in Camp Nou, the stadium of Barca. So maybe that's why Real doesn't fancy it here that much. It just looked like the better team so far. But only 50 minutes gone. 20 minutes. I am hoping I can tire Ronaldo and Benzema out a little bit. Navarro to Tillman, another big chance for us. I think the goalkeeper just keeps it out there. Tillman, long shot opportunity and gets blocked. Another corner for us. We are just a much better team at the moment. Vieira with a corner, brings it into Bigas. Tillman with a long shot. Dangerous again. So as I said, I just hope we can take some of the energy out of them, and if we can get a win, it would be awesome. If not, it's more important to keep healthy legs and be fit to play against them in the league. Cagliari, a great effort from Cagliari. He is a good player. He's not a good finisher, but here he proved to be a good support player. He just chases the ball. Who is he outpacing there? It's Pavard, this guy, and then squares it in for Vicente. He's the man of the cup competition. It seems like he even scores against Real Madrid here. Cagliari against 3. He beats 1, brings it up to Navarro. Navarro against 2 on the flank. I think Ronaldo, it's a little bit too much for him there. Ruben Neves, Benzema, Saul gets it. We lose the ball again. But our closing down works quite well. Now Benzema is one-on-one with our keeper, and Chichisola, great save there. That's what I want to see. Would have been undeserved for them to score here. This has to be said. Just, they don't deserve to score here. Not in the first half. Not after our brilliant effort. Goal kick for Real. They play out of defense. I don't want to be too adventurous with closing down, so I'm not gonna add any instructions. Cagliari loses the ball, and now Real have the chance to counter. Asensio, it's just what? I was about to say this is a certain goal, but somehow he bottled it completely. He had 2 players in the middle where he could have passed it to if he didn't have the confidence to shoot, and he shoots and just it goes wide. It's just so weird. Such a weird choice from a player of his quality. Second half now. I really hope we can get away with a win here. Ronaldo with the free kick. Goes wide. Ronaldo is just... I'm not sure. Some people think Ronaldo is a good free kick taker. I think he's not. I think he is really not. His free kicks are mostly terrible, and every once in a while he just hits it so well that it goes in, but I don't even know. Is it just... He shoots so many penalties, and most of them just go wide or hit the wall. I don't know. I think his penalty taking is much better than... Did I say penalty? I mean, free kicks are bad. Penalties are great. Free kicks are poor. Penalties are great. I'm sorry if I messed this up here. Benzema with a shot for Real. Seems like they are a little stronger now. I'm gonna take off Vicente again, just because I want to keep him in the team in the next game as well. I'm gonna take off Vieira as well, but who is gonna come on for Vieira? I might keep Vieira on the pitch. Who can I take off without creating too much? Navarro is gonna play on left back because Saul has to play the next game. He has to play the next game because Coentrao cannot. So he has to stay fit. And then I might take off Lemos. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take off Lemos and bring on Hernan. Bigas is gonna be a center back now. Just to save our players. Don't wanna lose them to injuries or fitness issues. Tillman to Hernan. Vieira to Navarro. A big chance for Navarro here. Marc Navarro is just a good signing for us. He came on, I think, for less than 500,000 euros and he proved to be a good player. Cagliari, one-on-one with the keeper once again. Of course he cannot score. But well, he did well to even get the chance. Ronaldo is not having the best of games and he is getting less and less fit. So that's good to see. I wonder what their team is gonna look like for the next game. Cagliari, another shot. Are we actually gonna win the Copa del Rey? Is this gonna happen? It would just be... Gigi Sola looked a little bit wobbly there in goal. Corner for them, Ronaldo almost scores. Gigi Sola saves it. Come on, 8 minutes, don't concede now. Voigt kicks it out. Callejo, Isco. Isco is now on the pitch. Dangerous player as well. Vieira still has the ball. Vieira cannot find Tillman. This was poor. Ronaldo is now playing in center as the center forward for them. Locatelli to Voigt. Long ball to Navarro. Navarro bringing the cross to Cagliari. 3-0. That's it. This is how we roll. This is exactly how we roll. And this game is now decided. This was the decider, I'm sure. Navarro with a great toucher against, who is it? Nacho. And then Cagliari just with a great finish this time. He had so many chances. In the end, he scored 2 goals, created another goal with an assist. Tillman could shoot here. Tillman from long range. So Cagliari is a good overall player. His finishing is not that great. Let's just say it like this. It seems like we're actually gonna win the Copa del Rey. Half a minute left. They are not gonna score 3 goals here for sure. This is not gonna happen. And we tired out Ronaldo as well. So we actually achieved more than we wanted to achieve here in this game. It's over, final whistle, and this is the first trophy for the club in I don't know how many years. It's been ages. It's just been ages since this club has had anything to celebrate other than being promoted to the first league again. Player of the match is Cagliari. Clearly, yeah, the newspaper guy predicted a win for Real Madrid, but he did not make... I don't know what I wanted to say. He was wrong. Let's say it like this. Then 2 days off and you're gonna play Real Madrid again. This is just madness now. It's madness. We win the Copa del Rey. It's crazy. We actually won a trophy. I cannot believe it. And we beat one of the best teams. Cagliari, yes, you were superb in front of goal, even if you're really not. I'm just gonna say it. We won a trophy. I just cannot believe it. So I hope we can keep this run going. I hope we can upset them once again. We have to play them twice still in the league, and we're gonna do that in the next episode. We're gonna play the away game and the home game, both of them in the next episode, so make sure to watch those games. Leave a like here if you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the channel, leave feedback here as well. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time, bye bye.
Soy de Las Palmas.